Speaking of pulling, go.
My
Jose's got to
game.
recover from that for a moment. Okay.
What are you pulling, Sir Jose?
Nothing, I'm not pulling anything. My hands are up
Hand
here.
Any
check.
hand?
Both hands. There you
Hand
go.
check.
Hand check. Hand check. Come on. Okay.
Nothing. Not pulling anything. But my game, it's a very simple game. It said it fell under the Gacha uh, genre, but it is Final Fantasy All the Bravest, and it is uh, iOS and Android game. I don't think they're available anymore, but it's just a game where you play as Final Fantasy characters, but you play mostly as nameless Final Fantasy characters. You're just playing characters that have different jobs, and the mechanic where it comes in that you're buying or pooling characters is you pay, and it's only $1 uh, to get one random. It's out of 35 characters. That's an actual character from one of the mainline Final Fantasy games. So I've only ever bought 3 characters, and the 3 characters that I got were Bart's from Final Fantasy V, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, and then last night I did one just to see what I would get, and I got Ash from Final Fantasy 12. The game is very simple. It's just sliding your finger across the thing. It's just sliding your finger across the thing.
1 hour later.
You can tap if you want, but the game is mostly more of a nostalgic trip because you're seeing all these different monsters from different Final Fantasies. There's the soundtrack it's pulling from all the games. But where it really come in is when you get the actual characters, and then you can buy different worlds. So you can buy a world for Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10, and Final Fantasy 13. There are weapons that you can collect that are rarer than the other ones. You have to fulfill certain things. Sometimes it does feel like it's random though. And then same thing for the monsters. Sometimes the monsters, there's certain ones that you can only find on certain stages, and their percentage of popping up is really, really low. But I think I have every character you can get from the actual main game without buying anything. I've seen every single enemy, but I do not have all the weapons, and I don't think I'm going to be buying any more characters. But it's like the super simplest game. I had fun with it. Your characters can die, and when they die, they take, I forgot how long it takes for them to come back. Let's see. It takes an hour for the character to come back, but you do have a party of 30 plus people. So if everyone dies, you got to wait a really long time. There you go. But that's pretty much it for my game, because I didn't want to jump into something else because I didn't think I'd have enough time for it. But this one just happened to be a game that I had played before that fell under the category somewhat, I guess.
So if I understand this right, so all of these sprites are your party members, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So how come sometimes they disappear?
They die.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought like no, because I thought at first like if they're done attacking, they just go away.
No, they keep attacking as long as they're still alive. When they die, they get blown off the screen. So I guess just so you don't have dead people hanging around.
So what was the fever thing going on? Fever time.
Fever you get once
Fever
every
time.
3 hours, and there's no cooldown on the attacking, so you could just keep continually attacking.
Oh,
So you kind of want to save it for like the bigger bosses,
right?
but it only refills once every 3 hours.
Oh, right. So so how like so most likely so you're so how do you supposed to get So I'm guessing all of the characters here are from 1 up to 15, or
Yeah, I think
characters from Final
so.
Fantasy 1 to 15. So how exactly do you get the different characters here?
I know I forget who you start off with. You only start off with like 4 different characters, and it's random, and character you'll just start unlocking different jobs, which are different characters. And then when you go to the
Right.
shop, that's when you can actually get like they call them a legendary, which is just a main character from Final Fantasy games.
So that means you don't have all of the characters in the library.
No,
So it's just so it's like, for example, for Final Fantasy 7 it's only Cloud. For 8
yeah,
it's only Squall.
yeah.
For 9 it's only Zidane.
No,
For 10 it's only Tidus.
there might be
Something
more
like
than
that.
one because I know you can't be Cloud and you can't be Tifa in Red 13,
Oh,
but
right.
you have to pay and hope that you get them whenever you do pay for it.
Right. Do you also have summons in here, or it's just them attacking with
No
magic?
summons, just attacking
Oh,
summons at
would be
all.
nice. Guys, any other thoughts about this game? All the bravest.
Yeah, I thought when Sir Jose brought this up, I thought he was talking about Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Final Fantasy actually released so
Yeah,
much
they
gacha
did.
games like Opera Omnia. There's also the TCG collecting game one that got shut down. Anyway, these games really would prey on your nostalgia and your love for these games, and you're gonna get hook, line, and sinker with them. You're gonna be spending at least this one. You're just spending to get you're s- it's it it's like you're also pulling for the you also do the pulls for this one, Sir Jose.
You pay like the dollar and it'll just randomly summon a character.
Oh
So,
yeah, so it's
yeah.
the same.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's so very faithful to the art style of the older Final Fantasy. So that's one thing that they have on that. But this is like more on auto battler.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't add this one to the list of gacha games that I played. Actually, before playing Honkai Star Rail, I was the last gacha game I played was Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and the reason why I stopped playing that game is because it clearly really is trying to get you to pay for you to be able to actually progress on the events on the and at first all you needed was 5 stars, but then they got greedy, they went and added 6 stars, then they got more greedier, they went and added 7 stars. For you to be able to get 7 stars, you need to actually fuse 5 6 stars, and just think about the probability of you getting 5 6 stars of the same character. So that's how greedy some gacha games tend to get. So um it's either you stop playing and just accept that it's no longer fun, or just stop playing because you no longer have money. So those are the two things that the gacha games are gonna make you end up doing. So just stop when you're no longer enjoying the game. Anyway, sorry to put so much blab on your pick, Sir Jose. Anyway, awesome pick.